morning and a very warm welcome. You're watching the Breakfast Rundown on TV1. I'm Therunee Karunaratne. As always, we're coming to you live from our Newsfirst studios here in Colombo. Let's start off with the very latest with regard to the situation in Nepal. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has called for immediate measures to restore peace in Nepal, issuing a statement on X. Now, Modi expressed deep regret over the violent situation unfolding in Nepal, stressing that India places great importance on Nepal's stability, peace and prosperity. He also extended his condolences to the families of the young men and women who lost their lives during the protests. According to reports, at least 24 people have been killed, while more than 300 have been injured amid the escalating unrest. The turmoil prompted both Nepal's Prime Minister and President to resign from their posts yesterday. Meanwhile, the Tribhuvan International Airport in Kathmandu has been completely shut down, disrupting over 250 daily flights. Air travel between India and Nepal has also been suspended due to the prevailing crisis. Now, what's the very latest concerning the Sri Lankans who are currently in Nepal? A group of 73 Sri Lankans on pilgrimage in Lumbini are currently sheltered safely at the Lumbini Sri Lanka temple. The temple's resident monk, Venerable Tisamaharame Panya Sarathero, said that the group, who had travelled for the Dampadeva pilgrimage, remained at the Vihara due to prevailing unrest in Nepal. He added that arrangements have been made for the pilgrims to return to India today. Meanwhile, Sri Lanka's Ministry of Foreign Affairs has advised Sri Lankans in Nepal to remain indoors as much as possible for their safety amid these ongoing protests. The ministry issued this advisory considering the demonstrations spreading across several areas, including Kathmandu. In case of emergencies, Sri Lankans in Nepal may contact the Sri Lankan Embassy through the hotline 977 985 104 8653. That number once again 977 985 104 8653, which is operational 24 hours a day. The statement further urged Sri Lankans to keep water and dry rations at hand and assured that the situation in Nepal is being continuously monitored, with further guidance to be provided as needed. The ministry also confirmed that no Sri Lankans have been harmed so far in the protests. Currently, 99 Sri Lankans, including 22 students, are reported to be residing in Nepal. Let's move on to more local news this morning. The Central Crime Investigation Division announced that investigations have been launched into 15 incidents related to financial crimes and illegal assets. The division was recently established to expedite inquiries into complaints received by the Criminal Investigation Department. Accordingly, files containing such complaints have already been referred from the CID to this new division. Police further stated that the Central Crime Investigation Division has also initiated probes into several cases involving the illegal assembling of vehicles. All investigations are expected to be completed swiftly and the findings will be reported to court. Now, the police have taken into custody a vehicle belonging to Sampath Manamperi, who is reportedly evading authorities in connection with the discovery of chemicals used to manufacture methamphetamine on a plot of land in Middenia. The vehicle was found in a garage in Ambilipitia and is now under police investigation. Meanwhile, former local councillor P.L. Senadera of the Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna is currently in police custody in relation to the discovery of these chemical substances. The second reading debate on the President's Entitlements Repeal Bill is scheduled for today. The debate will commence at 11:30 a.m. and will continue until 3:30 p.m. Speaker Dr. Jagat Vikramaratne informed the Parliament that the Supreme Court has determined the President's Entitlements Repeal Bill to be consistent with the Constitution of Sri Lanka. 3 of the petitions were submitted by Mahinda Patirana, a lecturer at the Sabaragama University, former President Mahinda Rajapaksa's media spokesperson, attorney at law Manoj Gamage, and former Chief of Staff of Sri Lanka Navy Mohan Vijay Vikrama. The other petitions challenging the bill were filed by Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna's Administrative Secretary Renuka Pereira and 2 others. The petitions were heard before a judge bench of the Supreme Court comprising Chief Justice Preeti Padman Surasena, Achalavenga Puli and Sampath Abekon. On to more local news this morning. The Ministry of Education has decided to implement a new set of guidelines and regulations for vehicles transporting school children. Deputy Minister of Education Dr. Therunee Karunaratne said that a special program will be carried out in collaboration with the Ministry of Transport to ensure effective implementation. He further noted that the initiative is being launched with the primary aim of safeguarding the safety of school children. Sri Lanka police say that 1,786 fatal road accidents have occurred so far this year, resulting in 1,902 deaths. Yesterday, a 16-year-old boy was killed in a road accident in the Udugama Bandaranaike area of Galle. A tragic accident occurred when a motorcycle travelling from Yattalamatta to Udugama collided with a small lorry heading in the opposite direction from Udugama to Yattalamatta in Galle. Police stated that the motorcycle was travelling at high speed at the time of the crash. The victim, 16-year-old Imasha Lakshan, a resident of Bandaranaikapura, died at the scene. Meanwhile, a fatal accident occurred in the Ranmutugala area of the Colombo Kandy Road, resulting in the death of one person. Our Newsfirst correspondent said the accident occurred when a container truck collided with another container truck that had been parked by the roadside. Meanwhile, the Public Utilities Commission of Sri Lanka has launched a public consultation on the proposed increase of electricity tariffs. The Ceylon Electricity Board has recommended a 6.8% hike in the rates. Director of Communications at the Public Utilities Commission of Sri Lanka, Jayanath Herath, said that written submissions must be sent in before the 7th of October. Finally, on to our weather forecast this morning. Several spells of showers will occur in the western, Sabaragamuwa and northwestern provinces and in the Galle, Mathura, Kandy and Nuwara Eliya districts. Showers or thunder showers will occur at several places in the eastern and Ubud provinces and in the Mullaitivu district after 1 p.m. Fairly heavy falls above 50 millimeters are likely at some places as well. And as always, the general public is requested to take adequate precautions to minimize damages caused by temporary localized strong winds and lightning during thunder showers. Let's move on to another international news item this morning. Allow me to shift your attention to the Middle East. According to an official statement from the Palestinian group Hamas, its leadership has survived Israel's assassination attempt in the Qatari capital Doha, but at least 6 people were killed in the attack. In its first official statement on Tuesday evening, the Palestinian group said Israel's attack was intended to derail prisoner exchange talks and ceasefire negotiations to end Israel's genocidal war on Gaza that has killed more than 64,000 people. The Palestinian group described the attack as quote-unquote a heinous crime, a blatant aggression and a violation of all international norms and laws, unquote. The group confirmed that at least 6 people, including the son and one of the aides of Hamas leader Khalil al-Hayya, were killed in the attack that has drawn global condemnation. The Qatari Ministry of Interior said a security officer was among those killed. Earlier, a member of Hamas's political bureau, Suhail al-Hindi, said the Palestinian group holds the United States administration responsible for the attack, which the Qatari Ministry of Foreign Affairs condemned in the strongest terms. The Hamas office was established in the country at the request of the US to facilitate the peace talks. Now, Saudi Arabia denounced in the strongest terms the quote-unquote brutal Israeli aggression and the violation of the sovereignty of the sisterly state of Qatar, unquote, as other Arab leaders joined the condemnation of the Israeli attack. The leaders of the United Kingdom and France also condemned Tuesday's attack, with UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer saying it violated Qatar's sovereignty, while French President Emmanuel Macron called the attack unacceptable. Qatari Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdul Rahman Al Thani called this attack state terrorism. Coming up next is your sports news for this morning. In sports, it's cricket. The 2025 Asia Cup T20 cricket tournament kicked off yesterday in the United Arab Emirates, with Afghanistan securing a commanding 94-run victory over Hong Kong in the opening match. Batting first, Afghanistan posted 188 for 6 in their 20 overs. Despite losing 2 early wickets for just 26 runs, Muhammad Nabi and Sadiqullah Atal built a 51-run stand for the third wicket. Azmatullah Omarzai contributed with a quick 53, while opener Sadiqullah Atal remained unbeaten on 73 of 52 balls. In reply, Hong Kong struggled to chase the target of 189. Only Babar Hayat and skipper Yasim Murtaza managed to reach double figures as the rest of the batting order faltered. They were restricted to 94 for 9 in 20 overs. This victory gave Afghanistan an emphatic start to their Asia Cup campaign. Now, all matches of the 2025 Asia Cup T20 tournament are broadcast live on TV1 and streamed via www.sirasatv.lk. Well, that brings to a close this morning's edition of the Breakfast Rundown on TV1. I'm Therunee Karunaratne. Thank you for joining us this morning. Do join us tomorrow as well for more of the very latest from here at home and around the world. Take care. Have a wonderful day ahead.